Tea time with Trav. Too hot to handle really solidifies my belief. A lot of people's relationships are built upon sex. If there is no physical intimacy, these relationships will not even begin, let alone last. What's going on, y'all? It's Ayootravv, and I'm back. I'm back, y'all. And today we got some Jamaican food. I've been craving this for a couple days. We have brown stew chicken, and we got some jerk chicken. We got rice and peas, and we got some cabbage. Let me say grace. Father God, I come today to ask watch over this food. Let me stop playing. Father God, I come today to ask watch over this food. Please have be a nourishment to my body. Please have not digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. One more time. Amen. All right. I'm going to give y'all a close-up of the brown stew chicken. You could tell it's real tender. I'm trying to find a piece I'll be able to hold without it falling in. This one got a bone. This one don't have no bone, but I think... No, oh, that's real tender. It's gonna fall. Okay, we'll just go right here, y'all. Y'all, I love brown stew chicken. I think it might be my favorite. I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say that might be my favorite. Y'all see how tender that is? It keep falling apart. Let me show y'all. I got this from That Fire Jerk Chicken, y'all. Is that's the name of That Fire Jerk? Is it That Fire Jerk or That Fire Jerk Chicken? One of them, but I like their jerk sauce, y'all. My stomach over here growling. Oh, my stomach is growling. I'm sorry. I'm feeding you now. I'm feeding you. My dog in there doing something, y'all. Tea time with Trav. Too Hot to Handle Season 5 is good, y'all. It's good. I think I finished the third episode. Yeah. And first off, this cast is fine. They are fine. I think just about everybody on there is fine this season. But I wanted to talk about this show because Too Hot to Handle really solidifies my beliefs that in 2022 and moving forward, a lot of people's relationships are built upon sex. If there is no physical intimacy, these relationships will not even begin, let alone last. I'm convinced. Because, so we'll use the start of this season, for example. I don't want to say too much and spoil it. So I'm going to be talking, not in circles, but I'm going to try to talk around spoilers. Let's just say that. But ultimately, on a show like this, it's like they put together the two things that people struggle with the most. Two things that controls people, honestly, and that's sex and finances. They are giving you the opportunity to make a lot of money, like we all want. You know, greed is one of the 7 deadly sins. But is it? Hey Siri, what are the 7 deadly sins?
The 7 deadly sins, also known as the capital vices or cardinal sins, is a classification of vices within Christian teachings.
Shut up, Siri.
Would you like to hear more?
I'm pretty sure this is one of the 7 deadly sins. Hold on. Isn't lust one of them, y'all? It is, like I thought. Boom. Greed and lust. And honestly, this show comes, a lot of the stuff, now that I look at it, pride, greed, wrath, envy, and lust all are part of this show. We got a lot of bone. But y'all know how y'all watch these game shows and people be like, I would do anything to win that money. I would do whatever it takes. Clearly, except for having sex. Like, you know it's bad when they double the consequences. So for the people that aren't familiar with Too Hot to Handle on Netflix, it's about a show where it puts 20 single individuals, men and women, together. And the goal is for them to build a genuine connection that is not physical. So the prize pot is $200,000. But every time they do anything that can be deemed sexual, they lose money. Like a kiss is $3,000. If they masturbate, even if it's self-pleasure, they lose thousands of dollars too. All they can do is hug, shake hands. They allow them to cuddle as long as they're not like rubbing certain body parts. And these people are really losing money just to make out. Just to do this, just to do that. I just feel like that's the reason why I'm not having sex, y'all. I haven't been having like penetration in over 2 years. Because I feel like people nowadays, they are in lust. They're not in love. They build this relationship off sex or sexual conduct. And then they think, oh, I like this person. I like being around them. Yeah, you do like being around them. But every time you get around them, one of y'all have to climax. That's not a relationship. So y'all keep arguing. And y'all just can't understand, why are we always fussing? Why are we always fighting? Because y'all genuinely do not like each other. Y'all like how y'all make each other feel in the bedroom. So with that being said, shows like this prove it. This show is offering you guys, whichever person that wins, because everybody don't win, but they're offering $200,000. You just can't be sexual. But that just shows that to some of these people, lust is a bigger temptation than having riches. And I'm gonna be like, Trav, $200,000 ain't rich. It is if you know how to flip your money. That $200,000 will have me set for life. You hear me? Because the way I would invest that to make my money, make money. Man. And they have this one guy on there. I can't give much details because he just kind of started this like around the 3rd episode. But one of the guys is on there. He isn't doing anything. And he calls himself like the Yana police or Lana police. Basically, he's just going around cock blocking. Y'all know what cock blocking mean? That means somebody trying to, shoot they shot or do the do. You got somebody that's there interrupting y'all. However they doing it, whether they're doing it intentional or non-intentional. So his goal is to just keep an eye out on everybody to make sure they don't break the rule. Now I feel like one of two things is going to happen. Why would that fall like that? One of two things is going to happen. Either he's going to end up being the one to break the rule. Actually, 3 things can happen. So either he's going to be the one to eventually break the rule, because people like that, they're normally being so hard on other people to control themselves. So every time he's like checking somebody, he's really checking himself on the inside. But either that's going to happen, or he's going to start to gain enemies in the house. Because right now they're kind of laughing it off in a way. But at some point, I know that's probably going to get irritating. It would definitely irritate me. Because some of them have already said they're going to break the rules. They know it and they don't care. So to have somebody else that's not, that that's a fellow contestant with you, constantly in your ear telling you don't do this, don't do that, it's probably going to get annoying. It probably is. But now, about halfway through the season, Netflix do like to switch it up a little bit. They definitely switch it up a little bit. So by halfway, if they don't see that you're making any progress, or you're not trying to make any progress, or you're simply not putting in the effort to find love, because ultimately that is the goal, they'll send you home. Now, he does have someone that he's interested in, and they're interested in him as well. However, she wants him to break the rules. I'm purposely not saying name, y'all, for two reasons. One, I just started watching it today. I don't remember their names. Two, I don't want to ruin it for y'all. Just kind of give y'all an idea of what's going on, but not going to tell y'all who, what, all of that. Probably until the finale comes out, which is next week, so. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I do not know. Seeing stuff like this just remind me why I'm single, because even on one of the episodes, they gave the guy the task because he was interested in, I think, 3 different people. And he was just saying, you know, I'm a dibble and dab at all 3, but that's not Netflix's mission. So they had him pick one person to go on a date with to see if, you know, he would finally make up his mind, like he'll just commit to this one person. Like, of course not being a committed relationship with her, but commit to only trying to pursue her. Yo, right after the date, y'all know this man went and laid in the bed with another girl, holding her hand, telling her, "You're the one I really want." It would be making me, you know, be a little weary about people, because you never know what they saying behind your back, what they doing behind your back. Actions speak louder than words. He was on a date with that lady, having her feeling good. You know, she was the chosen one and all of this. And little did she know, right after the date, he had his mind on another girl. Stuff like that's what to get people beat up. Beat up. And you know what I liked? The girl he went on a date with, when the other girl approached her, there were no issues between the two. She understood that he was wrong, and her issue was with him. She didn't even get mad at the girl. And I was like, you know what? This is what I'm talking about. That's what I mean. You can't get mad at her. She don't owe you no loyalty. She just met you. He did too. However, he the one that was spitting game at you, not her. And she took it up with him. I was very proud. I was like, oh, we got some mature people on this season. I bit right into that bone. Still chewing it. Well, we're getting somewhere. I'm actually getting kind of full. I'm gonna eat this like I got some sense before I choke on the bone. Give me that carrot. Woo! That was good. So this was a large chicken only. And then this was a small jerk chicken. Now imagine if I would have got the large. If I would have got the large jerk chicken. Excuse me. Woo! Y'all already know what to do. Check the description box below for the website, www.ayootravv.com. They get airsource, air march, airdrop, all that. If you have not subscribed to the channel, it's the bell right there. Hit the bell right there so you can notify me every time I drop on the video. But if you're not leaving from the second activate, Ayootravv, jump back into the description box, scroll down to the bottom, boom. Right there, they're going to see my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, BIGO, add me, follow me, let me come to Instagram, let me know, let me come down here, do whatever. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you want me to say, what you don't want me to say, what you want me to eat, what you don't want to say, what you want me to say. Other than that, it's been real. Ayootravv is out.